What's up, guys? I got something I really think is worth putting out here, so I wanted to get it out for you guys. I know some of y'all are looking for a 12-channel amplifier. Well, I found a 12-channel amplifier with a DSP built into it. This is over on soundquality.net, and it is the A-Wave equalizer, A-Wave DSP 12D 12-channel amplifier with 12-channel DSP. $802.94. But let me tell you, this is feature packed. And I'll show you how the software works. I've got one variant of the software. It's actually, I don't think it's for this particular one, but it's going to be very, very, very similar to what you'll get. So, first of all, let's start out with what's on this thing. And I'll pull it up here. On the back, you've got 12 channels of high-level input and 12 speaker outputs right here. You've got your auto on or your ACC on, which means auto on detects the sound coming in here. ACC on detects the remote wire being activated and energized like normal. You've got a Bluetooth connection here for a Bluetooth dongle, which will allow you to Bluetooth straight to this amplifier. And you can forego all the inputs and give it a signal and have a 12 channels of output off of your Bluetooth input. You've also got a USB PC control. This is how you actually tune the DSP. You've got an optical input. That'll take care of all 12 channels of input and 12 output channels. You've got your remote control. This is optional. So the Bluetooth thing is optional. This is optional. It's not included in the price, but these are really, really good items to have with this setup. You got 6 low-level inputs, an auxiliary left and right, and a line out 11 and 12. This allows you to have 2 more channels that you can put out to another amplifier. So you can turn these 2 into extra sub-channels, which allows you to control and DSP the channels going out, and then run these 2 to subwoofers and control them on a regular amplifier with a DSP built into this. Very nice feature. Got a power and protect light over here, and you got your ground and negative and your fusing. So you got all the inputs and outputs on one side, which makes for much easier installs. And what the thing comes with in the box is the wiring harnesses for the inputs and outputs here and here, the mounting hardware so that you can bolt this sucker down somewhere, and your computer cable to go from the PC controller to the USB input on your computer and allow you to tune this piece of equipment. So scroll on down. Again, I said this is $802, and it may be cheaper somewhere else. So usually the price on the website here is the highest price you'll find. So you might be able to find it on Amazon or some other location. So just Google it and see what you can find. But as far as what it has, well, it has everything. I mean, it has everything. Has your high pass, low pass, all the different slopes, up to 48 per octave, 31 band parametric EQ with negative plus and minus 15 dB. Time delay at 15 milliseconds. You can do it in feet, inches, blah, blah, blah. Phase switching between 0 and 180 degrees, so you can change the phase. Level correction from 0 to 40 dB. You can also link channels in pairs, freely selectable, mixing of all channel inputs and output channels with the option of phase inversion on a single input channel, allowing the setup of a differential rear field. A lot of times your rear field will be out of phase by the time it gets to you, so it allows you to do that. Internal pink noise generator to test individual output channels. That's very nice if you got your parametric what's that thing called? You got your little dancing bars up. I can't think of what it's called right now, but if you got your meter up showing your EQ, and I cannot remember the name of it, but you guys are probably saying it out loud right now. If you got that thing pulled up with a good test mic, you can use the pink noise generator to output on each channel, and then you can EQ it. RTA, that's it. You got your RTA on the screen. You can use this to test each channel and RTA each channel. And of course you can download the software from their site, and I've downloaded the software to one variant and I'll show it to you in just a second. Manufacturer specs, these are all the norms, but One interesting thing is the power supply voltage is 9 to 15 volts. This is good for start-stop vehicles. Being able to play down to 9 volts is good for whenever your vehicle is in the process of starting at a stop sign or a stoplight and your voltage drops. That 9 volts will keep the music playing even when it drops. So that's good. Another thing that's interesting is the THD at 1 kilohertz is 0.05% total harmonic distortion. That is excellent numbers. Output power is 80 watts RMS times 12 at 4 ohms. It does not give a 2 ohm rating, but we did see that. Outputs, so you got 12 speaker levels amplified, 2 RCA pre-outs, mirroring channels 11 and 12. That's those channels I was talking about. Then you got control connections, 1 USB, optional wired remote, 8 full setup presets. You got auto on via the signal input and your dimensions down here. What you get in the box: 1 DSP, 1 5-meter USB AB cable, 2 high-level harnesses, 2 speaker output harnesses, mounting brackets and fasteners, and instructions. So, what do I think about this unit? At 80 watts per channel on 12 channels of output, you could do just about anything with this. You could run a dual voice coil sub with 80 watts on each voice coil. I'm not sure if you can combine those together it doesn't say you can. So you could get 160 watts of sub and still have 10 channels of DSP, 10 channels of mids and highs. And really, it's hard to use up all these channels. It really is. And to give you guys an idea of what 80 watts per channel can do, I'm running 75 watts per channel on my mids and highs on my A pillars, and I'm running 75 watts per speaker on my 4 front door speakers. Anybody that's heard my vehicle will tell you it rocks out hard. So 80 watts per channel is perfectly fine. You'll get a lot of volume out of that. Not a problem. For $800, you're getting a 12 channel DSP, a 12 channel amplifier with optical inputs, high and low level inputs, the whole kit and caboodle. This is an excellent deal for the price. Now the additional, I'm not sure how much the little parts are to do the remote. Let me see if I can find those real quick. I think they're listed on a different amplifier. It'll look like this guy here and this little guy here. This is your Bluetooth module right here, and this is your controller. So you'll have this guy up front and this guy plugged in to allow you to connect. And I'm not sure where they're listed, but you can get them on this website or somewhere else. But they all use the same one, the Steg and A-Wave. So ultimately, I'd say this is an excellent setup, and you're probably looking at, you know, a couple $100 for the additional stuff. So in a nutshell, for probably roughly $1,000, you're going to wind up with full 12-channel DSP, full 12-channel amplifier, and the ability to completely ignore your stereo system and just play music straight through this with its own volume controller, or you can run your factory stereo system into all these inputs and completely ignore having to have any kind of pack line output converter or anything like that. Just run your inputs, your stereo, front and rear, and all your speakers in, and be able to run right back out right here. So you could create you know, a couple of 9 wires and just run and a complete stereo upgrade in one piece of equipment. It's a good deal. For the price, you will not find all of this at that price anywhere. That's crazy. So if you guys are looking for a 12-channel DSP and a 12-channel amplifier, and you're trying to save some money and get a good quality piece of equipment, Well, here you go. This is it. Anyway, guys, I hope you found this helpful. If you did, please hit the subscribe button and leave comments. If you have any suggestions on things you want me to look at, leave it in the comments. I'll go have a look. You guys may know about something that's way better than this. Leave it in the comments. Let me know. If you think this sucks, leave it in the comments. If you think I suck, leave that in the comments. I'm a big boy. I can take it. But you can't deny that's a nice looking piece of equipment. Anyway, guys, peace.